All right, so everyone, I know, I know you haven't seen my face in a while. So, reason why I've been away is because I've been busy at work. I may or may have been busy, but to be honest with you guys, everyone that are watching this, it's just I'm getting really bored of doing YouTube videos. I can't think of anything what to post or what to upload. Last time you seen my face was just live streaming. Last time you just see me, my face was just Cobra Kai. So, this one is going to be different. I'm going to be talking about a movie called that just came out like back in Thanksgiving of 2021. And I'm going to be talking about a live action video game movie called Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. And also, there's like also another thing what maybe kept on being away from YouTube. There was like a little something I've been trying to like get my hands on for probably like since like last year from September or October. So this is what I've been trying to get my hands on. The only thing I'm trying to get my hands on is this little Super 73. It's a bike called the electric bike called the Super 73 S2. The first time I heard about this bike, it was probably like back when I was like scouting around like from the internet, like trying to see which one is the best bike I can use just to go to work. So this is the bike I've been trying to get my hands on. Is the bike is called the Super 73 S2 Galaxy Black. And it's like it goes like probably like 32 or 33 miles per hour. So there's your answer. Yes, I've been away from YouTube and I've been trying to get my hands on this bike and I've been like focusing on work instead of not doing YouTube videos. Sorry, but that's just the way how it goes. I'm just trying to like focus on something, but the other thing, I just wanted to like focus on something else instead. Anyways, so this is gonna be let you guys know. This is gonna be like my first time doing my own movie review and sharing my thoughts about the movie Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. So I'm gonna try everything as best as I can to know what I know much about the movie so far, like what made everything went so wrong from the movie. So enjoy. In the beginning of the movie, we see an inside building of the Raccoon City Orphanage, where it takes place back where both Chris and Claire Redfield they were still orphans after their parents died in a car accident. Where we see is both Chris and Claire they were sleeping in a bed together. Meanwhile, we see a figured hand of a character named Lisa Trevor was calling Claire a friend, that she was trying to lure her all the way to the playroom, and Claire was actually questioning Lisa of who she is or where she came from. Lisa's response was that she came from below. After Lisa disappeared, she noticed that William Birkin was here. William grabbed Claire to go tell her to get some sleep. After this whole backstory was all over, we see an adult Claire waking up from getting a ride from a trucker, where she's returning back to Raccoon City to go see her brother Chris. While getting a hitch ride from a trucker, he accidentally hit a woman without looking at the road. That he thought that she was actually dead, but suddenly disappeared out of nowhere. And we also see the trucker's dog was licking some of the G-Virus blood and cuts the opening title of the movie Resident Evil. After the title of the movie, we see a building, a motel, a place to stay, where we see a character named Leon Kennedy. And also, I can really tell that fans of Resident Evil, they were not actually impressed with this character or appearance of what he looked like. And right after we saw the appearance of what Leon looked like, I know what the fans of Resident Evil are actually going to say. I don't like where this is going. Anyways, we go to the part where Leon is passed out in the fast food restaurant. I mean, like being a lazy ass as always. And also we see some stars members as Albert Wesker and Jill Valentine. I mean, can we just pause for a minute? I mean, this character who plays as Wesker is not the Wesker that I know. They made him all goofy looking. But I mean, like, the Albert Wesker that I know is like the more of the serious ones from the Mercenaries, Resident Evil 5, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 1. He's always been like focused on his missions. Like, why can't they just like pick like a serious character instead of Tom Hopper to play as the goofy one? And if people who never played Resident Evil before or don't know who Leon Kennedy is, let me share a backstory of who he is or how this whole virus started when he first heard about it if they can get the character right in the movie. Kennedy is known to suffer a traumatic childhood due to his family's connections to crime. This has ultimately led to him being an orphan after his entire family were killed. Damn, that's a tough way to go through as a childhood. Anyways, Kennedy had no travel plans or apartment in Raccoon City, and in a hasty departure broke up with his girlfriend, stopping at a motel for the night he passed out from a heavy drinking. Wait a minute. So you're telling me that's how this whole thing is going to start? Is him waking up out of bed from heavy drinking? I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like, if you watch Resident Evil Vendetta, it means, like, it shows him, like, he's actually an alcoholic. Like, he's just on a vacation from a scene where he's on vacation. That shows him, like, drinking a glass of vodka, and he has, like, a flask holding onto him. Anyways, fast forward, that we know is that Claire and Chris finally got to see each other again, probably about like 5 years, and Claire was trying to tell Chris what's making everyone feel sick, and Claire is suspecting it's Umbrella that's causing all of this. But Chris doesn't believe her. He's been admiring Umbrella ever since he was an orphan. But anyways, fast forward to the STARS members. They were on their way to go find Bravo Team. But the only way to go find Bravo Team is at the Spencer's mansion. As soon as they entered the building, Wesker literally just said split up. I mean, never say that in a horror movie because you'll never make it if y'all get to see each other again. I mean, and also, can I just talk about this shot that was actually part of the game? I mean, that head turning, it's just like from the game. I mean, yeah, I gotta give props from that. Yeah, I actually admire that. Good job. Yeah. Anyways, fast forward to the next problem that the character I want to talk about is Sherry Birkin. Okay, so maybe I'm being triggered right now. Like, why the hell does this Sherry look like she's 12 or 13 years old? The Sherry I know is supposed to be 10 or 11. But it said that right here. It says that she's... Oh. Oh. It said that she's 12. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Never mind then. Okay, moving on. The next thing I want to talk about is the F-bombs. And I mean, this movie, it literally likes to say the F word a lot. F this, F that. And I literally counted how many times these characters said the F-bomb. At the beginning of the movie, the truckers said it like 17 times. Leon said it 17 times. Wesker, 13 times. Claire, 3 times. I guess she knows how to control her language. Chris, 7 times. Jill, 4 times. Chief Irons, 7 times. Chat room or Ben, the prisoner guy, 18 times. Oh my god, learn how to control your fucking language. And Brad, 3 times. And add all that together, that makes it, oh my god, 89 F-bombs. Holy shit, that's a lot of F-bombs. I mean, thinking about like I'm thinking about like getting flashbacks of the movie, the live action Netflix movie called Death Note from 2017. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that movie literally likes to say the F-bomb a lot. The next problem I want to talk about in the movie is the liquor. I mean, I have to say, no wonder why that movie cost like $25 or $30 million to make.
What in God's name? It's mine.
I mean, I have to say, there was literally nothing epic about both Claire and Leon being chased by the liquor, and all of a sudden, Lisa Trevor came to the rescue and just ripped the jaw and head. But this movie, it's literally a low budget for what they just did. I mean, I understand why they don't want to make this movie too much to make. It's because like it will literally like take hours to finish the game, and of all the puzzle solvings and boss battles, gun upgrades, etc., etc. I mean, I understand why it's called a reboot. I mean, this is the real reason why video game movies can't work. I mean, the live action Uncharted movie is coming out soon. I'm hoping it will be good. And one more thing I want to share on this review is the final boss battle of William Birkin. As soon as we saw how the final form looked like from the final scene, it looked nothing like from the game. Oh, okay. I can't. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. I can't make it another day. I mean, I literally couldn't handle the CGI of how it looked. Why couldn't they just make it look like it has teeth growing from the asshole and an eyeball gonna poop out from the asshole? And finally, the credits starts rolling. I finally got to see who's the director of this movie. A guy named Johannes Roberts, who also created the movie called 47 Meters Down. And there's also a sequel called 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. You must be like a really big fan of Jaws. Or you must be like a really big fan of listening to Baby Shark with your kids. After I finally got done watching the movie, I just realized about something. This movie's Claire's side of the story, it had nothing to do about finding his brother, about brother Chris. And both Claire and Leon, they met at the wrong place at the wrong time. And it had nothing to do about Sherry being infected by the G virus or trying to cure her. And also, both Leon and Ada never met in the movie. And also, the crazy part is that both Leon and Jill have never met before in the games. And there were some removed characters, that is Rebecca Chambers and Barry. And one thing I also find it shocking behind the scenes of the movie, it was all just green screen. I mean, that's actually pretty good. For a second, I thought everything was all just made by hand. I gotta give him props to that. Yeah, that's really good. And there's also something I just imagined. If they added Avon Jogia from the games of Resident Evil 2, I can literally just picture how Leon meets Claire. I mean, just watch.
Don't shoot!
It all burns away. But how did it go so wrong? Now it's all gone.
Nope, can't do it. Nope. I need my $50 back. Going back to Walmart. I seriously don't understand why the hell I wasted my money from this movie. Jesus.